So here is the note from RAV. Just say RAV if he doesn't want his name on YouTube. Så stands hei. Ei tid var og ei tid skjem. Dette rester av en hobby jeg ikke vil ta videre. Jeg vonar du kan ha nytte og glede av delene her. De av stor verdi for rette personer. Ingen verdi der de ligger. Om du sender deler videre og tenner interesse i yngre og nye generasjoner, gjev det meg glad. Jeg har forsøkt det med vekslende hell. Lykke til. Vennlig hilsing Rav. RAV. So I'll try to translate it. Hi, a time was and a time comes. This is the rest of an hobby that I don't want to take any further. I hope you can have use for it and the joy of the parts here. They are of big value for the right person. No value where they lay. So he's talking about when he had it in front of himself. If you send parts to other and you lighten the interest in younger and newer generations, it will make me happy. I have tried it with both positive and negative luck. Good luck. Best regards, RAV. So I hope I got it translated correctly. So this was a nice personal note to get in the box. So thank you again, RAV. So I got this in the mail today. I bought a lot of used parts from an old amateur radio guy. So it should be parts and some other stuff. It was a bit sparse advertisement with a few pictures of some of the stuff. So let's open up and see. I did just see a couple of components that I have use for, so that's why I bought the whole lot. So the guy that sold this was most likely retired from his hobby. So let's see if So we got some books. Solid state design for the Radio Amateur. So this is ARRL book. We got some personal notes here. You can take a closer look when I get it all out. Oh, I got a personal note. That's now I got goosebumps. So that was very nice to get a personal note like this. So thank you, Rav. I will take good care of the parts, and the parts will come to use, or they will be donated to a somebody that needs it and wants to make something nice from it. So here we got an MC1350P. That's an amplifier chip or amplifier IC. We got an 4070. That's an Logic chip from Philips. Then we got an empty bag. This was an 2N3553 transistor. 4543 Logic IC. LM3717. And then BF981 MOSFET dual gate. Oh, this was quite fancy. Hopefully you can see it through the bag. So I am ESD safe where I stand. Look at this part here. Ha! So it stands BF981, I think. BF981, yeah. So this is some dual gate MOSFET. Quite fancy. 74 HC4017 Logic. CA3140E op amp. A TA75558S double up. This is an display. Then we got an LM224N op amp. And we have another RRL book. The Radio Amateur's Handbook from 1970s. So that's quite handy to have when working with some old stuff. And a good reading. Then we have, wow, bunch of knits and pieces. So here we have a bag with goodies. This is an MTTLE 2426 earth generator, but it's not in the bag. But look here. So this is a goodie bag. Here we got some BB112. So I don't know about all the parts here. BF910 transistor MOSFET. Got some knobs, heat sinks. Look at this. This is some of the parts that I was looking for. Some of the older stuff that you don't get in the shops today. Some 21 watt, 47 ohm resistor. Banana jacks. So it's much to go through and sort out. I got another goodie bag. Maybe I don't want to break anything. Here's something he has made. Test av dioder for radiodeteksjon. 97, februar 97. So, test of diodes for radio detection. February 97. So I will blur out his surname here. So this is a self-made jig with diodes. PCB. A couple of speakers. This is most likely from an old TV set, I think, or radio. Most likely TV with this kind of form factor and that tweeter. Can I get this bag out now? It's upside down. All the electrons are gonna fall out. No worries. Look at this. Banana jacks and other jacks. Resistors. Regulator, most likely. Trimmer caps, isn't it? Or trimmer inductors. Some special switches. I love that people take care of all the parts. So here we have something. So I think this is a cheese box for a Norwegian brown cheese or goat cheese. Here we got a couple of resistors. 1%, 51 ohm, 51 ohms. Here's the other tweeter. Got a light. This is most likely a neon bulb, I think. Some knobs. This was quite nice. Switch, push switch, voltage regulator, most likely. I think it is voltage regulator. Some small motor, DC motor. And some IC sockets. That's always handy to have. And a couple of circuit boards that has been drawn on. So this is really a nostalgic box. Another speaker. So here's something that has found the magnet on the speaker down here. nuts and bolts and washers, and a diode. Intensity meter with battery check. Then we got this guy. Look at this. So this is some kind of oh, this wasn't what I expected it to be. So this is some kind of adjustment. 0 to 200 and 0 to 100. So is it volts or what is it? With very nice gearing or reduction from the knob here to the shaft here. So this you can really fine tune. Doesn't have any something down here. Wireless Thomas. Brevete. Revit. SGDG. Depose. Ref number 4950. So if I find any data on it, you will see it now. So hopefully I found something. I got a switch. Bit stuck, but that's no worries. As long as the contacts are good. This is taken off some old unit. No burned contacts on the switch here, so this is most likely good. Oh, it's so much. So here we have something he has made himself. DIY radio. So cool. I love it. So we have to test it out to see if we get anything. And this has come loose. It will figure it out. So he has the circuit underneath, just pinned out layout. You got the speaker and on-off switch. På is on Norwegian. Some adjustment. We have to try this out. Not right now, but at a later time. Some bubble wrap. It's so much. I didn't think it was so much. Some kind of circuit here. So please leave a comment if you know, have information about some of the stuff here. This is a glass. It's bent, so I don't know. So this was most likely for resistors, I think. Got a bunch of resistors, so I'll test and mark them. Oh, it's a long belt of resistors. So I'll fold them better at a later time. I don't have any more space soon here. We can test one of the resistors to see what value it is. I don't have the color codes in my head. Why go and remember things you can look up? So this is a 5 meg resistor. So that's a quite high value resistor. That's handy to have. Another circuit board for a wattmeter from 95, May 95. Another intensity meter. And here we got some of the variable caps for tuning. And this is some of the parts that I saw on the picture that made me want to buy this lot. But now the slot has an affection after a note I got. So it's more an affection than value. That's coax. That's always handy to have. Some thin coax cable. M17 119 RG 174U. Another trimmer here. This is stuck. That will make it move again. No worries. Another meter, intensity. Here's a circuit. So this is most likely some amplifier or something. Or secondary Spannungssättigung. So this is a regulator of some sort for a power supply. It has an adjustable pot here, so what's in and out here? In here, because of the fuse on pin 7, that goes out here. Some old analogy. Metal nail with some copper wire. Leave it in the comments down below if you know what this this is used for. I know it. It's broken. but it has no indication. This is most likely a volt or an ammeter. Old one. And here we got some old stuff. It's so much. Quartz plate. Ah, this is a crystal, isn't it? April 1941. Whoa. Ref number 10 times 3910. Serial number G26065DA. I think this is a crystal, or it was a replacement for a crystal. Leave a comment if you know, please. Another speaker. Another motor. Then we have here we have a new meter without scale. Yep, no scale. Some hardware. No marking on the box. But I'll figure it out. And here we have another box. It has a telephone number on the box, so I'll leave that out. Here we got an LM380N audio effect first. Oh, this is toroid 3F3 16x9 6.3. Ah, it's toroids for toroid cores, so that's handy. Some wire, some mic. Dynamic mix microphones, mini capacitor 82 picofarad 100 volts, so this is a switch with several positions. Bunch of heat sinks for transistors, I think. Oh, a bunch of crystals with different values or the same. So 27055. Got more mini capacitors. I won't go over every one here. There's some trimmer inductors. More caps. Toroid beads. And, an empty bag. More caps. More toroid beads. More trimmer inductors. modes. Couple of circuit boards. And more caps. And toroid beads. And caps. So it was all in this box. Got a bag here with an IC 14553 3-digit BCD counter. This is a counter IC from Motorola. Looks like a cut-off shaft from a switch or a pot. Here's something. Whoa. This is a self-built circuit of some sort. So we got a crystal, trimmer inductor, self-made inductors with toroid beads. A 2N3553 and then 2N4033. So I don't know if this was a receiving or a transmitting circuit. Maybe you can see it. So I'm trying to sort everything out, so it's easier to find a place to it. Another trimmer cap. Adjustable capacitor. Number 5. Then we have a couple of big boards here. (140) ITT 03181 AAA RMS1. So most likely this has been on a donation board for parts, because you can see he has removed several of the transistors here. Got some nice gold-plated sockets and some 7404 ICs. Then I got another donation board from ITT 140 ITT 04105 AAAA piece 1. So I wonder what this board came from. Is it some telecommunication central or something? I have no clue. ITT 781.81 piece 5A. This has no missing parts in it. Looks like it's fully populated. Got a ROM here that's cracked off the top plate and the glass. So most likely a donation board. For parts, then we have another intensity meter. A very nice switch, dial, Nikkei, Japan, 50 millimeters, vernier dial. So when these old dials work as they should, they are very smooth. It's a joy to turn them. This has even its plastic on the dial here, not been peeled off yet. So this is most likely new and unused. Then we have an speaker. Another intensity meter. Another speaker and some hardware. The speaker has seen better days. Has a hole in it. Then a pot. Another speaker. Coil on a paper roll of some sort with a tap. So some RF coil. Another chipped off PCB. I have something self-made here also, DIY project. Maybe it's not finished, or most likely it's not finished. Got a transformer. So this doesn't belong here. Got an circuit here. Forsterkar. So that means amplifier on New Norwegian, nynorsk. So he has drawn his circuit, and it has been populated at one time, it seems to. So this is most likely a receiver circuit. Oh, so this is an amplifier circuit for a receiver. The cap is stuck. So one sees through a clear speaker. That's pretty cool. Then we got 3 big sheets of PCBs, copper laminates. Always handy to have when making PCBs. I make my own at occasions, so for me it's handy to have. A broken circuit, but the parts are usable. Then we have some DIY instruments. So this one has clamp and another clamp, so it's most likely positive and negative, or shielding maybe, signal and shielding. So this is a frequency standard marker generator. So we got off 100, 50 and 25 kilohertz. It's made by RAV at May 95. So this box is also DIY. This case. So this most likely works. It is driven by a 9-volt battery. So this we have to test out. See if we can find the circuit in the old ARRL book. Maybe we figure out some more about it. Another speaker. So I got a lot of speakers now. Then I got on this is an SMD IC 78L05Y 5 volts 0.1 amp. It's an voltage regulator. Quite small form factor, if you can see it through the plastic here. Here's an 2000 ohms, 2 kilo ohm Vitrom resistor. PCB part, IC socket. Then we got And I see that's a TL072CP TA75072P JFET op amp. Then some hardware that's loose inside there. Another cap. Variable capacitor. 10C11062. So I wonder if 10-150. So it goes from 10 to 150. Then we have an old Ken sound. So this is a crystal radio, I think, because this has the old crystal air plug. So if you had one of these, please leave a comment down below. It's driven by a 1.5 volt battery, AA battery most likely. So this was most likely a kit, I think. It seems like a kit radio. DIY kit. Hong Kong. Then we have something here. Diode antenna. Then we got a crystal headset or a earpiece. Two diodes. Got an antenna, two diodes, and a crystal earpiece and power in. I have no clue. Do you? Then another earpiece with clips. That's pretty nice to have. I will most likely clean it off, but it's usable. Then we have a big transformer. Now we can use our capacitor checker from Heathkit and test the windings, the ratio. So we got 400 volts, 17 volts, 26, 35, 22, 6. Got a lot of taps out, 220 in. So he has marked it, and that's great. A bit crusty shielding here, but no worries. Then we have a DIY kit here also. So this is an 3.5 watts low frequency, 12 volt DC. So we got the sideband, pass filter, 800 Hz band pass filter, single sideband, 2 kHz low pass filter, high 1 volt, low 4 stand there. But it was built also at May 95. So he built a couple of kit in 95. Marked the positive and negative pinout. Phono, speaker, høyttaler, speaker. Left, low, high, yeah. Left. Single sideband, hi-fi. SSB, CV, on-off switch, på, on. Then most likely a volume switch, maybe? Volume adjustment for the speaker. I don't know. We'll have a closer look at a later time. That's just a bunch of hardwares. Some nice soldering pins. Pins you can use to make connection points in your circuit. That's nice to have. So I'll clear this box. So this was really something to go through. A big lot of old components and hardware. So thank you, RAV. I appreciate every little bit and piece I got in this box of electronics. So if you have any comment about some of the parts and some of the stuff I got, please leave a comment down below. See you next time. Bye.